Action SA has decided to ask very critical and important question. And the question is directed to the South African regulating board that regulates banks. Those are the people that needs to hold these banks accountable to say, how did you open bank account for Thabo Bester if Thabo Bester did not have an ID? Tell us, because according to the Minister of Home Affairs, Mr. R872, he confirmed that yes, Thabo Bester did not have an ID. It is only now that they issued an ID for Thabo Bester. So there are quite a number of things to say. How did he function? How did he enjoy the full benefit of having a bank account? Because the South African law does not allow that. No ID, no bank account. So today I want us to talk about that, provided that you're interested. If you are, then please stick around. As you stick around, there's only one favor that I'm requesting from you guys, and that favor is that you subscribe, you like the video, and you comment in the comment section below. Why do you need to do all of those things? You need to do it because, doing it does help out a lot when it comes to the YouTube algorithm to promote and spread this video to as many people as possible. So definitely, good people, the power here is in your hands. So Thabo Bester story leaves a lot to be desired. I'm one of those that really want to know more about the fact that how come did he have a banking access? You know what I'm saying? Because we need to know, how come did he enjoy the benefit of a South African that has got an ID when he did not have an ID? Right? The system does not allow you to open bank accounts and all the stuff. If it does, then it allows fraudulent people to do that. Because I can open an account without an ID and then defraud people. How are they going to trace me? That's the question. In a statement, in an official statement, this is what Action SA actually asking. They are saying, Action SA said in the result of clarity due to the conflicting stories relating to Thabo Bester and his bank account, which seems to have been opened and operational despite the fact that he only received and obtained a valid identity document recently. So Action SA wrote the following: It is unclear whether this was Thabo Bester's instance of an ID document or whether it had one at some point in the past. Nevertheless, the FSCA must provide clarity about the status of Thabo Bester's finances, whether or not there is a violation of lawful financial practice that will have allowed him to bankroll his original escape, says Action SA. We're going to continue with this thing. Hey, it's very much interesting. Kopana said that there's this part that is very interesting. There's a lot into this, but I want us to continue this one. Kopana said that according to the Section 29 of the Financial Intelligence Center Act of 2001 FICA, which requires institutions to report all suspicious financial activities. The announcement made by Mr. R872 brought into our question, how is his bank verify the client in order to open a bank account that reportedly had a balance of 872 million, while the requisition FICA document were not finished. There was a report that once came and said that Thabo Bester is a billionaire. It makes sense now. Maybe he even owns the shares at G4S. But I'm telling you, it makes sense now. There's an account that said to have 872 million rand. Yeah. Guys, you never Guys, never underestimate Thabo Bester. Thabo Bester, guys, is a multi-millionaire. Even if you don't want to call him a billionaire, Thabo Bester is a multi-millionaire, guys. You're afraid? Tell me something. When they say crime doesn't pay, is it even true that crime doesn't pay? I even lost what we were here to discuss. We're gonna talk about that, guys. Ha 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 ha. Yeah. Hi. I've just lost the ability to can. You know what? Let me continue with what Actionsa said. Yo, Actionsa would like to get clarity on this seemingly bruise and violation of FICA, specifically the know your client requirements by a major corporate in South Africa. Furthermore, we would like to know whether actions will be taken to get clarity on how this financial institution rubber-stamped the opening of a bank account by Mr. Bester in what appears to be a contravention of FICA regulation. Let's agree, maybe to disagree, I don't know, but let's agree. Let's agree the fact that in this country, it means that you do as you please. And people that do get arrested are people that do not have money. Let's agree the fact that Thabo Bester, you may underestimate his intelligence, but judging from the news that are coming up, guys, Thabo Bester is a billionaire. You either like that or you don't like that. It's neither here or there. Well, we need to look at the scams that he operated in this country, but it made him a lot of money. Today, I'm going to tell you this. It makes sense. The fact that he will live lavish lifestyle, he will buy politicians, he will buy correctional service, he will buy G4S, he will buy police. It now makes sense. But let's leave that one. Guys, there was a series that was released by Al Jazeera documentary. They spoke about smuggling gold or whatever thing that was happening in Zimbabwe. But then it turns out that in South Africa, there is the number of banks. Absa was named there. I think even FNB. I think FNB was named there. Oh no! I think it was Standard Bank. Yeah, I think it was Standard Bank and Absa. I'm not sure. Yeah, but it is in there with Al Jazeera. Sasfin was named. It's one of the banks that operates in South Africa. There was some criminal activity that was happening right there, where people were getting, where accounts were open without those people being physically on the branch. You know what I'm saying? And they were illegally opened. And what we were told there was that the bank account that you close in those banks, actually they are operational. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, those are the things that we got told. Now there's something that I want you guys to notice here, and that is, we are told that Thabo Bester's account, Thabo Bester had bank accounts that are still even today open. So it proves that if you think you are safe in this country, just because you are banking with FNB, Standard Bank, Absa, Nedbank, Capitec, what? You're lying. You're just lying. In this country, it has become clear and vivid that people who suffer the most are the ones that have no one to speak for them. And in this country, it has become clear and vivid that people who have money can buy us all. What if we are already sold as a country? By the way, we are, but allegedly. Let's leave that. This case of Bester tells us that if you trust banks, please think twice. I myself, I lost a damn phone. Let me show you this phone. I lost a phone like this. This is just you know how small this phone is. This thing. This is even way professional than what I lost. That phone didn't even have a single camera. I bought that phone at around 200 rand. I lost that phone around 8 p.m. in Pretoria. I was in Pretoria. At 12 o'clock, they were already stealing my money, which at that time I was banking with FNB, right? Look, so at least I was awake at that time, so I saw money coming out. You know what I'm saying? Then I called FNB there and then, and he told me that at the time they've stolen. They were stealing it strategically with 50 rand so that it doesn't get the notification. The notification that I got was when they bought, I think, around a time for 200 rand. And by the time I saw it, they've already bought more at times. They started by 29 rand. I think they were just testing. From there, they went 50 rand, 99 rand, Then they went as high as 200 rand. So when I picked it up, I think I got a notification when they bought a time for 200 rand. But mind you, that phone didn't have my banking details. That phone didn't. I made it a point that nothing that is related to my bank is found in that phone. But that phone was linked to my FNB. All they needed to have was just that phone. They can track it and see, and then they can track the FNB system. A week later, somebody that I know, who also happened to bank with FNB, lost 6,000 rand in a space of less than 30 minutes. What they did, they I don't know how they did that, because she had her phone. They made us a SIM swap, and then they closed her off, and then they went and stole her money. Luckily, she picked it up because she wanted to withdraw money, and she found no money in the bank. 6,000 was already gone. 6,000 that was stored at FNB. I'm saying to you guys, if you think that you want to trust the system, please think twice. And those are just few victims that I know. She took that to FNB, and they said, "Nah, there's no case. There's no case." Hey, let's leave it there. There's so many cases like this. There's a problem with our system. There's a conversation that we need to have as the citizens concerning our systems. It is not as business as usual. And we cannot continue like this. Get into the comment section below. Tell me what you think about this. I'll see you in the next video, but until then, please